will not fail. As soon as I start dipping out and not listening to my intuition, not listening to the Holy Spirit, that's when I will fail because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But as long as I'm doing that and keep stepping forward, I'll know that I'm on the right track. You're listening to the Unapologetically Unstoppable podcast. It's about going deep into who you were made to be and following that, no matter what. Where your calling is in the front seat and fear, well, it's trying to stop you, but fuck that guy. And getting the tools and tips to become unstoppable. I'm your host, Jeanette Peterson, where not too long ago, I had to find my calling. Here, you'll hear from me and other online experts on how to discover your calling, the steps to make it happen, and how to monetize it. I believe when we're unapologetic about our calling, we become an unstoppable, expansive force. So let's get started. Hey girl, hey. So if you don't know, I am a big reader. I read a lot, and in one book, Gabby Bernstein wrote a book. It's called The Universe Has Your Back. And now, you know, I am a Christian woman, but there are some things in the spiritual world that I agree with because it's God. Does that make sense? Like, you could say universe all day, and I'm like, yeah, but that's actually God. But you can call it universe because he's the creator of the universe, so I can respect that. It's almost like dad, father, bio dad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there are words that are almost the same actual meaning. So the universe has your back means God has your back, means you are a creature of the Lord and he has your best interest in heart all day, every day. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, without God, you're nothing. But with God, you cannot fail. You literally cannot fail. Me and Allison have been in the wilderness of the messy middle for a little while. And it feels kind of like you're lost, right? It feels like, I don't know which way to go. Am I going the right way? I saw the last waypoint way back there, and I feel like I'm just walking towards nowhere. Is this the same tree that I just saw? Am I in the messy middle, or am I like just lost in the woods and I'm like, I can't go back. I've gone too far. Do I just sit here? Where do I go next? I have no idea. Like, am I even on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Why does her journey look differently than my journey? I'm not trying to compare, but like, I want that for me. I'm not comparing in a way of, I don't like her, she's doing things bad, condemning her, but like, where's my day in the like, what about me, God? I'm praying, I'm doing my thing. What about me? Hello, am I still there? Do you hear me? God, do you hear me? And I was praying something similar to that, and God speaks to me in tons of different ways. And one of the ways that he speaks to me is through the internet. Okay, like, if God can speak through donkeys and other things, why can't he use modern technology like the internet? Okay, God speaks to me through the internet. And I was having not an existential crisis, but kind of like a bout of depression-ish. It was like a depressive day. It wasn't like a depressive season or anything like that. But I was thinking, what is this, God? Am I on the right track? Am I doing the things? And I got a Bible verse. And that Bible verse is Isaiah 30:21, which says, "Whether you turn to the right or left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, 'This is the way. Walk in it.' And y'all know that if you don't know, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So Mandalorian, yes, sir. If you want to say this is the way, God, I'm with you. This is the way. This is the way. So I know that I'm on the right track, and I'm listening. I'm listening to God to show me the way. I'm doing my things. I'm getting quiet. I'm doing my prayers. I'm listening to my intuition, which is the Holy Spirit, which is what tells me I'm on the right track. It is my protector. It is my guide. I got this, right? Even though I don't see the end, even though the next step seems really foggy and I can barely see it, I'm going to keep stepping out in faith. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. And that's how I know I'm on the right track. When I get those little tinglies, I get this little heart flutter. It like flutters in my heart, and I'm like, yes, this is right. This is right. I was talking to Allison yesterday, and she's saying that for her, she gets the giggles. It's like a funny, giggly feeling that comes out of her mouth that she literally laughs, and she's like, yes, I'm physically, I know, on the right track. My body is telling me yes. Yes. And I'm so excited because although I have no idea what the next 5 years will look like, and if you told me 5 years ago my life would look like this, I would have told you, you a lie. But you know what? I love it. I love where I'm at in my life right now. And I can't wait to see what the next 5 years looks like if I keep doing this, if I keep stepping out on faith. There were times I remember being upset when we were getting out of debt. I hated the process. I hated it. It was not fun. It was uncomfortable. It felt yucky. I felt like all of our money was going towards debt. And I was like, we haven't been on vacation in 2 years and I am making a lot of money and I don't get to see any of it. I don't get to do anything fun. This sucks. I hate this. You know what? We came out the other side and then we went on vacation. It was amazing. Sometimes you just have to go through the suck, and I feel like this is that moment for us in our business. I will not give up. That is one thing. I will not give up. I will keep going. And as long as I know that I'm on the right track with God telling me which way to go, me listening to my Holy Spirit, my intuition, I will not fail. As soon as I start dipping out and not listening to my intuition, not listening to the Holy Spirit, that's when I will fail because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But as long as I'm doing that and keep stepping forward, I'll know that I'm on the right track. I'll know it. And the devil's going to try and stop me. He's going to try and get me stuck in the quicksand of depression. But you know what? I'm medicated, boo. And I pray, boo. So you can't get at me, boo. So leave me alone, okay? I don't know if you need this too, but it is what it is. God's got this. I wear a bracelet on my wrist every day that says that. God's got this. I'm on the right track, and I know it because of verses like this that again say, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way. Walk in it. Let's walk, girl. Don't say run. Don't say skip to my loo. It says walk. Let's walk. Oh my goodness. Now, I know you're ready to take this to the next level. So what you need to do is go to Facebook, join a community of badass, unapologetically unstoppable women at the Unapologetically Unstoppable Community. And you can find me on the grams at Jeanette.Peterson or at Peterson and Bell. This podcast was created by me, Jeanette Peterson, and Allison Hartman. Our producer is the Amy Williams. Talk soon.